Hello everyone, thank you for joining in this morning. We are about to start our webinar exploring all functions of Reyee Switches for video surveillance in a couple of minutes. So we're just waiting for everyone to join in. A quick reminder is that this webinar will be recorded and sent to your email right after the webinar. As well, we'll be uploading this recording to our YouTube channel, EPCOM USA, where you can check all of our recordings that we do on a daily basis. So let's just wait a couple of more minutes and then we'll be ready to start. Thank you. Right, it seems that now we're ready to start. So thank you everyone for joining in this morning to our Reyee webinar. Today's topic is exploring all functions of Reyee switches for video surveillance. And our panelist for today's webinar is Nick Koo. So Nick, good morning.
Morning, Victor. Yeah.
Hi, Nick. Now I think we're ready to start.
Okay, perfect. So hi everyone. So thanks for joining our webinar today. So my name is Nick. So today we will talk about our Reyee CCTV network solutions. So how our management switches can help you in your daily jobs. So let's check on a video first.
In a CCTV failure.
Sorry, Victor, can you help to show the video?
Yes, one.
In a CCTV scenario, protecting the safety of personnel and property is the core requirement of users. Therefore, smoothly surveillance video transmission, real-time alarm notification, and fast recover from camera failure are expected. One day, confidential documents have been stolen, but the elevator and corridor camera signal lost and couldn't track the thief. Boss was so angry and asked SI to on-site right away to solve this monitoring problem. 2 hours later, SI finally arrived at the company. When SI tried every means to check the system, they only found that unmanaged switch use in the network cannot figure out failure switch port's location. Second, the elevator was unable to transmit video due to damaged cables. During testing, SI found while the employee downloading the camera video would jam. In the end, he had to restart the switch. All the network interrupted. The other side, the elevator cable replacement should wait for 1 week. The boss asked the SI why it took so much time to solve the problem. Would it happen again? The SI could not guarantee. The boss was so disappointed. Reyee Cloud-Managed CCTV Network Solution. Your CCTV network expert that won't disappoint you. Reyee RG-ES200 series cloud-managed switch and RG-EST310 wireless bridge are designed for CCTV business. mobile VLAN configuration, one step to separate your CCTV and production network, the video won't jam anymore. Real-time failure notification would notice users that camera failure in the first place. Remote reboot camera helps you one click to restart the camera at home. No needed on-site anymore. RGEST 310 wireless bridge can build up tunnel to transmit video for elevator and long range. It can not only monitor the wireless status in real time, but also save cost for end users. What's more, 90% time and 70% total cost savings compared with traditional on-site way. Surveillance on cloud, project on phone, as you on site.
Okay. Yeah, so as we can see in the videos, in our CCTV networking, in order to protecting the safety of personnel and property, we need to provide the 24/7 smooth video transmissions and the fast failure recoveries, especially in the scenarios like a hotel, office, coffee shop, and retail store. So the question now is how our SI and installers can accomplish such goal. So for the 24/7 smooth video transmissions, we need the easy deployment and the stable CCTV systems. And for the faster failure recoveries, our installers need the real-time alarm to let them know in time, even before the end users notice the failure. That's the way we provide the excellent service, right? And also we need the ability to do the maintenance remotely. So let me show you how our network can help you to do that. So first is the easy deployment. So the old-fashioned way is we need our laptop using CLI, the common line interface, to configure VLANs, ports, everything. And sometimes you even need help from the networking engineers or maybe the tech support from your distributors. So there is a lot of time wasting on the phone calling, waiting, everything, right? But with our systems, you are able to do the job on your own. So step 1, plug in and play. Step 2, scan the QR code and manage the switches on your cell phone. So let me show you how to do that. Victor, can you show the second video?
Hello everyone, have you ever did any project using 30 switches and 40 cameras in one project? And before, how long it will take your time to online and configure all the switches? So today we have 5 minutes challenging game to finish all the configuration and finish the project. Are you ready? Let's go! Okay, next I will using my mobile phone to set up all the switches configuration. Okay, so let's start.
All right, so like I don't know if you guys noticed the guy in the video. So he only scanned one QR code and then he got all 30 switches detected in the app, right? So this is actually the first feature I want to introduce to you is our SON functions. So the self-organization networks. So you just have to scan one QR code. All the empowered Reyee switches can be detected and show the stats in your app. So can you imagine how easy it is and how much time we can save for you? And the second feature is our camera recognitions. So by using our app, we are able to recognize all the IP cameras connected to the network, and you are able to monitor the stats of each cameras. So yeah, let me show you here. I'm going to open my Reyee app. So you can see I created a demo project here. So if you can go to the switches and then you will find all the cameras like the connected to the ports. If you click one of those, you can see here. And it gives you all the stats like the downloading speed, the power stats, the power capacities, everything. Or you can do just directly from here. So there is a detect button here. So once you click the detect button, so the system will detect automatically like the IP cameras in these networks. So you can see we have like 5 cameras in this network. And then we go click one of those. So you can see these cameras, like it's connected to this switches ES218 and it's on port 2. And then you can see the stats, the speed, the power, everything. And if you want, you can rename it, make it like the more understandable for you. Okay. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so the third feature is our long distance transmissions functions. So we are able to do the long distance transmissions on every single port up to 250 meters. We all know the standard installation of networking devices is like 100 meters, but for sometimes we need to install 1 or 2 cameras out of range. So for now, the common solution is like Hikvision or TP-Link. They have the fixed ports, allows you to do the long distance transmissions. Like here on the Hikvision switches, the first 8 ports is long transmission ports, but the speed of these 8 ports is like down to 10 megabits per second. So that might cause the waste ports if you only have like 1 or 2 cameras need the long distance, right? And for the TP-Link, same thing. Like once you enable the functions on the TP-Link switches, so all the ports they're down decreased to the 10 megabits per second. So other devices like access point, like IP phone, like PC speed is also limited to 10. But with our switches, any port supports the long distance transmissions. It will be more flexible. So let me show you on the app. Okay, so if we go to the switches and go to the configurations, we can see the long distance transmission here. Okay, so we can select any port we want to do the long distance transmission. So let's say we're going to do the 5, 7, and 8 for the long distance. Then we click and save. Okay. So once we go back, we can see. Okay, see these 3 ports is all turned blue. So that means these 3 ports down to the speed for 10 megabits per second, but it's extended to 250 meters. And the rest still remains the same function, like remains the same speed, like 1 gig per second. it won't affect the other ports, and it will be more flexible once you do the installations. Yeah. Okay, so the next part is how our measurement switches can help you to establish a stable CCTV systems. Okay, so let's check a video first. Victor, can you show the video? Yeah, I know it's a short videos. So this is actually the, sorry. So this is actually the first common issues where I think we all met these situations before, like we have so many devices, so many switches, so many cables. So a loop will happen like by mistakes. So there is like three typical networking loop. So the triple devices, double devices, and the single devices. So sometimes it is really hard to figure out which part went wrong, especially there is so many devices, right? So with our solution, it won't be an issue anymore. So you can enable our loop provision functions. Once you enable the functions, even there is a loop happened, the network will still remain functional because the system will auto detect which two ports have the loop and block those two ports. And in addition, the system will send you an alarm to tell you exactly which two ports you have to fix. So let me show you on the app. Okay, so if we go to our advanced, we can see the loop provision here. So you can enable all the loop provision functions for all the like switches in these networks by just one click. Then yes, that's it. And if there is a loop happened, they will show you like alarm here, like in this message centers. So you will see which two parts went wrong. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so cable test. The broken network cables will cause the device to drop line, right? So with our app, you are able to test it by one click. So yeah, let me show you again. So if we go to the switches again, and by configurations, you can see the cable test. So we are able to test all the cables connected to this switch just by one click button. Okay, so you can see it took about like 1 or 2 minutes, so you will see the result. So right now the port 4 cable is disconnected. Please check the cable connections and replace the cable as a network cable. So yeah, it will actually give you a message here. So you can see. Yeah. Okay. So the next part is the real-time alarm. So our cloud will send you the real-time failure alarm if there is a camera down, like in the network, so you can know the problems before your customers actually call you and they're yelling at you. So yeah, so you already see, let me show you again. So you already see the message centers here. So it will show you the message. So yeah, it will show a message like this. the IP cameras may be offline, please check the port 1. It will tell you on which port, on which cameras, on which switches, which is pretty awesome. And then you can reboot the cameras. So the last part is remote maintenance. So of course, once we find out the camera failures, what we need to do, we with the unmanagement switch. So we have to go on site and to reboot on site. But like such waste of time, right? But with our app, you can reboot it with one click, and we can reboot the single ports without affecting the others. So let me show you here. So, okay, let's say these cameras. Okay, so we can reboot it from here by one click. Very easy. Okay. So you can see like actually 55% of the IP cameras failures can be solved by single rebooting. So instead of you going there, you can do it by your phone, like one click, saves you tons of times. Yeah. So the second feature is our internet access, or we can call it NAT transversals functions, which allows you to access the cameras and the videos anytime, anywhere. Victor, can we show the video?
Hello everyone, welcome to Reyee 3 Minutes How-To series. In this video, we will introduce how to view CCTV cameras via mobile phone remotely. In an office network, CCTV is very important to guarantee security and property. Normally, NVR collected to core switch. CCTV traffic transmitted to monitor center. IT can monitor surveillance from monitor center locally. But recently, distributed work mode is popular and popular. People sometimes on vacation due to pandemic need to work from home, or in a global company need to work from remote site. So, remote monitor the CCTV video is become a must. In traditional way, how to monitor CCTV? First, need to configure port forwarding on routers. Next, need to register a DDNS account. Then, set up DDNS service on NVR. And last, remote login the DDNS domain. Very complicated, right? So, how to solve this issue? Today, we will provide a solution. NAT traversal. Network address translation traversal allow internal devices which use private IP translate to public IP with ports. After that, users can access local devices from internet anywhere. NAT traversal on Reyee Cloud help to monitor your CCTV system without any configuration. How to make it? Let me show you by steps. Step 1. Log in Reyee Cloud on mobile phone. Step 2. Click the toolkit in the left menu. Step 3. Find the NAT traversal feature. Click it. Step 4. Now you can input the IP camera IP address and then open it. Here you can copy-paste to your browser or directly click OK to visit the website. Now you can monitor the camera and you can see it's active now from the mobile phone. And if you want to log in NVR, we also have this feature on Reyee Cloud. If you want to know more, You can find more 3 minutes how-to series video. Please follow us on Facebook page. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to just show you on the app how to do that. So we can go to our advanced. You can see it's going to be NAT traversal here. So once you log in the IP address of the cameras or the NVR, you are able to access it. Or we can use another thing is called the intranet access. These two functions is actually the same. The only difference is for the NAT traversals, it's like a one-time login. But for the intranet access, you can actually save the IP address on the cloud. So next time you don't have to log in the IP address again. So once you like this one, like the NVR1, and you type in your IP address and save it. That's it. So I'm going to show you a demo here. So you can see here, we already put a IP like the address here is for the NVR. So we just copy link here. Then we go to our browsers here. So yeah, so you can see it's a login interface like for the NVR. So we are able to access the NVR and the IP cameras anytime, anywhere. Okay. Okay, so compared to the on-management switches, our cloud management switches, can do the plug and play, camera recognition, remote reboot cameras, free cloud management, and the automatic loop provisions and the long distance transmissions. The on-management switches, which you have to do it on-site maintenance, and sometimes you need the additional helps from another engineers, right? So by now, we all know our management switches can help you to provide the excellent service. So the only question right now is the cost, right? So of course, the initial cost of the management switches will be a little bit higher than the on-management, but in the long terms, it will be definitely save you money because it's going to be save you so much energy, human resources, and the time, right? Okay, so last but not the least, I want to show you a little bit like the product line roadmap here. So as you can see, we have the ES200 series, which is the most cost-effective models, and which have all 3 years warranty. And for the layer 2, layer 3 switches is our NBS series, which has 5 years warranty. NBS the switches can be used as a core switch, based on your project. And our wireless bridge is also on the way. We have 3 types, the 500 meters, 1 kilometers, and 5 kilometers based on your project. It will be in upcome a stock at the end of the October, yes. So you can definitely check it out. I'm sure we are definitely help you with our products here. Yeah. So today. Yeah, so thanks. This is our project, our topic today, Victor.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for sharing all this valuable information for our CCTV video surveillance integrators. So I think all these switches features will help you on your next project. So please, if you have any question about the features that Nick just presented, please send us an email and we'll contact you right after the webinar. With the support of Celeste, who is our marketing support for all the follow-ups that you will need after the webinar. So thank you again for joining in this morning. If you have any question, we're gonna have a space for you to send us your questions and comments. On the right side of your screen, you have the question panel. And if you have any questions about the features that we just reviewed, please send us a message. A quick reminder is that this webinar was recorded and will be sent to your email right after the webinar. Also, we will be uploading this recording to our YouTube channel, and we invite you to check out all of our videos at AdCom USA in YouTube. So at the moment, Nick, we don't have any questions, but we invite you to send us an email on the follow-up email that you're going to be receiving from us. And if you have any questions or a future project that you need assistance with the Reyee products, we'll be happy to help you. So thank you again for your time this morning. And Nick, thank you so much for your support as always.
Thank you, Victor.
If you want to add anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nick, and thank you, Celeste. And we hope to see you on our next sessions. Have a great day and have a great end of the month. Have a good week. Bye-bye.